You get to have sex with the woman, man of your dreams. However, there is press conference after discussing your performance. Do you do it? Why or why not?
I often do imaginary press conferences when I'm taking a shit. I think this would be fun. 2 minutes in heaven is better than 1 minute in heaven.
Yeah. Alexandra Daddario from True Detective Police. Because the juice is almost certainly worth the squeeze.
Fuck yeah. I get to fuck and get told on what I need to improve to get better? SIGHN me up.
Hell yeah. Who wouldn't want to brag about having sex with Jessica Alba?
7 of 9 told me resistance is futile, so I complied.
Dreams you say? Dreams you say? Well then. Yes. Behold the ultimate sexual experience, an abomination of science. Madness. And hallucinogenic mushrooms. A Baphomet and Parvati hybrid with a harness for cup holders and a condom lube dispenser.
So, let's assume I were gay, and the man of my dreams was Ryan Reynolds. I get to have sex with him, and then we have a press conference where he has to admit to gay sex, and also rate my performance as a lover. Sounds fantastic. So you have sex with someone way out of your league, and then there is a press conference confirming publicly the sex with said person way out of your league. Sounds like a win-win.
Yes. Then I would say I had sex with insert name and you didn't.
If your woman of your dreams is a virgin, you'll be the best she's ever been with.
Nothing stopping you from saying no comment during the press conference, so why not?
I'd like to have sex one more time with my wife who passed away from cancer 9 years ago. My body yearns for hers. The ultimate downside to finding the one is she may die young and leave you wanting.
Would absolutely do it, even though the man of my dreams is a long-dead, rather unfortunate and inbred monarch who had sexual deficiencies and I assume was probably actually possibly really gross. Doesn't matter, had sex.
I totally would.
I doubt the press conference would be that interesting. Angelina Jolie has disappointing sex with Normie. That's going to be one hell of a Queen's speech.
No, not gonna lose my virginity because I never lose.
You mean Tom Hiddleston admits to the world he boned me? I'll give it my all, sure, but even if I'm the worst lay he's ever had, it's still worth it. The bonus is he's too nice to say anything bad about my performance or the act itself. Yes.
For some reason I'm one of those people that craves criticism, so I would enjoy the conference almost as much as the sex.
Hell yeah. I'm pretty confident that I would give myself a pretty good rating.
Yes.
I don't care if I was good or not. I could still say I had sex with logic. Edit, leave my celebrity crush alone. He has a good heart and is adorable. Yes, he talks about being biracial too much, but whatever.
Imagining going into Bill Belichick mode after I bang Scarlett Johansson is beyond hilarious. So, how was it? You'd have to ask Scarlett. Well, she just left and said that it was incredible. She said she had really low expectations for this meeting with the aging, scruffy, overweight guy who spends most of his time on his couch, but that you were, quote, hung like a Clydesdale and that you, quote, eat pussy like a world champion. She said she came so hard she blacked out. What do you have to say about that? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Not that specifically, but the rest of it. Yeah. Awkward silence. Yeah, what? Was there a question in there? We just want to know if it was really as incredible as she says it was. I mean, if that's what it says, then it is what it is. There's a lot we could have done better. I'm sure when we watch the film, we'll see a lot that we wish we could have done differently. But you made one of the most gorgeous women in the world a panting, sweating, post-orgasmic blissful mess. Look, we're on to Brie Larson at this point. Scarlett said that. Any questions about Brie Larson? But Scarlett said it was, quote, literally unfathomable that a couch potato in his 40s could. We're on to Brie Larson. More awkward silence. No questions on Brie Larson? Okay. Thanks. And I walk out. I'd do my best Marshawn Lynch impression. Reporter, is it true that you lasted only 2 minutes? Me, still beat. Is it true that you were her worst partner? Still beat.
Sure. I married her and she's wonderful, she'd be very kind. Plus we have an awesome sex life anyway, so I doubt she'd even have to lie. I got to be rode by Natalie Dormer while reading me sonnets. Fine.
Fuck yeah, I'm writing a tell-all book and making big money off it.
I dated a girl like this once, there was always a breakdown and color commentary. If she had pulled out a pointer and portable flip chart, it wouldn't have surprised me.
Sandra Bullock, well, he was really sweet and a little shy. I kinda had to nudge him a little bit at first. I think somebody told him to lick the alphabet. Was pretty good until he started singing, now I know my ABCs.
1,
Have sex.
2,
Learn how to be better at sex. That's what we call a win-win.
It would be a short conference, so sure.
Reporter, Mr. Nick Knack 333, how was your sex with Mrs. Hendricks? Me, phenomenal. Out of this world. I truly lived today, and will be chasing that feeling for the rest of my life. Reporter, do you think she feels the same way about your encounter? Me, God no, I was wretched. Not only did I last too long, she said, she didn't even come closing to reaching orgasm. And when I did, calling her saffron crossed a line, as the bloody lip and nose should indicate.
Thank you.
No more questions.
Betty White will be her usual comedic self during the press conference. I'll have to accept that, I guess.
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
We're on to Cincinnati.
no way. It's bad enough having to apologize to the girl, let alone the whole world. Asterisk asterisk, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for my performance tonight and I can assure you it happens to lots of men, asterisk asterisk.
Yes.
Because I have no shame, and even 1 minute with Scarlett Johansson buys me a beer at any bar for the rest of my life because someone will want to hear the story.
I feel like I could probably already do this, it's just the press conference is more of a trial and I'd be referred to as a rapist.
Yes, then everyone knows I slept with Natalie Portman. Win-win.
You, Phil 8248's dead wife. The press conference will be weird, but for reasons beside my performance.
Me, I felt like it went very well. I had a game plan going into it and I stuck to it. I may have missed a couple of opportunities, but all in all, I'm confident in my performance this evening. Mary Elizabeth Winstead, he opened with about 30 minutes of oral, and that was absolutely delightful. A+ in that regard. Unfortunately, the rest of it was very disappointing in comparison. When he was on top, he flailed around like a dying fish. When I was on top, I was too distracted by the contorted look on his face to get any sort of enjoyment. Also, he's got a very strange penis, so strange that I hesitate to even call it a human penis. Lots of effort, but dreadful execution. Me, thank you for the feedback, Mary Elizabeth. I must say that I'm somewhat disappointed in the body shaming. I really expected you to be above that sort of thing. Quote.
I would think that just like my performance, the press conference would also be very short.
I feel like Chris Evans would be such a gentleman and not disclose anything, so I'm cool with it.
I totally would. I would beef up for it weeks prior, then even get some sponsorship. The press conference would go like a post-NASCAR interview. We lost a bit in the beginning, but we had a great sex drive, thanks to our friends at Super Ginseng and USA Cock Rings. Really beat the pants off that lady, and I even had her ask me if we could do it again sometime.
All of my responses would consist of, I don't care, I got to bang her and you didn't.
I'm 14.
I'd do it. The woman of my dreams would lie for me.
Yes, the conference will be over as quickly as my performance, so it won't be too long of an embarrassment.
No, I don't want the public to know about me and that guy's dead wife.
First, I'd like a 1980s training montage leading up the event.
Nope. I'm just glad I got to sex on Aubrey Plaza that one time.
As a lesbian, I feel pretty confident in my abilities, but I have the maturity of an unripened tomato, so the discussion of whether my Star Wars sheets might have unmoistened her slightly and hindered performance might come up.
My right hand cannot talk for itself, so yeah.
What are we talking about?
Practice?
We're talking about practice, man.
I mean, it's Taylor Swift. Even without the press conference, she'd write a song about how much I disappointed her, so what's the harm?
Practice? We talking about practice?
My ex is the woman of my dreams and I'd do literally anything to be with her one more time, so yes.
I came here just to upvote you, Yo-Yo Slushy comment.
Fuck yeah, I got to sleep with Margot Robbie. Y'all can fuck yourselves and comment away about how I did. I done did it, fam. Yes. Because the classic hockey interview would follow in the hall. Absolutely exhausted, drenched in sweat. With a television station sponsor towel hanging over my shoulders. Yeah, Rick. You know this wasn't the outcome we were hoping for. We started strong, but I guess we peaked a little early. Sure, we were aggressive, but it's clear they were just fitter. I know everyone involved is disappointed, but you know, we've got a lot of room for improvement. No, because my performance with my wife is nobody's business.
Families stick together.
Fuck yeah, I'm a brag about having sex with Danny DeVito, and I'm a straight guy.
Consider subscribing.